And y'all just thought y'all got a lot of time with the music. Nope, we are going to get right back in for game 2 pick and ban. This time it will be on the blue side. The winners of game 1, we have until Sunday, looking to take the 2-0 and I would say stunning fashion here in week 1. Meanwhile, on the purple side, it will be Wayne Girls 2.0 looking to avoid the 0-2 start to their season. And we do see Vigar and Mordekaiser. We have until Sunday just continuing what they think, are the strong picks. And we see Aurelia and Fiora being banned away here. That Fiora was just so deadly in game 1. I would have been shocked if it made it through pick ban. And Gangplank, just same bans here on the side of we have until Sunday. No reason to change it. Tom Kinch being the final ban. That leaves Darius open. Do we have until Sunday decide to pick it for themselves this time? Or what do they go with this first pick? For those of you that may have missed game 1, it was we have until Sunday pulling out the 40-minute victory against Wayne Girls, which honestly you could say was the unexpected result. And it will be Jinx. They didn't ban it away. They felt like it's good enough for the first pick, and it will go over to we have until Sunday again for game 2. And I mean, it's probably hard to deny that was such a good pick in game 1. It did so much. Yes, it helped to have the Tom Kinch. My voice is shot. I'll be completely honest. My voice is pretty bad at the moment. But yes, I am in the early processes of getting sick, Fran. So good catch. Nope, the Kinch got benched. And we see Lee Sin being the first pickup here from Wayne Girls. And it looks like Twitch will be the second. And I'm not just going to flat out say this is a jungle Lee Sin. Not going to say it at all. Because, yeah, I'm just going to let y'all see that one as this continues to go around. But we will see what will the second rotation be here from we have until Sunday, looking to maybe complement something with that Jinx. Now they're going up against the Twitch, but it is the Elise hover here for Fran and for McDonald's mixtape. See if he sticks with it. We see the Thresh hover as well. Thresh and Jinx, pretty strong bot lane, gives Jinx a little bit of security. And with the Tom Kinch out, it will be the Thresh. So you can't get the Catfish. I guess it's time to bring the Hook. But at least the pickup for the jungle here for we have until Sunday. And what do Wayne Girls go for? Do we see the return of, or I guess do we see the appearance of the mythical support brand on the side of Wayne Girls? But we'll just have to see as time ticks down. And as we get a little lower, Shin gonna be the next hover over. Elise the hover. Oh boy. And it will be Elise and Shin being locked in, or Evelyn and Shin, being locked in from Wayne Girls. Don't ask me what this composition is, because I honestly have no idea at this point in time. But we will just have to see how this goes. Meanwhile, Ari being another hover here, another pick that would return from their game 1 that was so strong for them. And I feel like we might be seeing some role swaps on the side of Wayne Girls. We see Renekton and Ari, the hovers here, for we have until Sunday. I imagine we're going to see those locked in. Renekton, another champion that can control that top lane, and it will be, are we going to see the Zyra? Are we going to see Chris Worst Mechanic on a carry support. Uh, he should know what having to carry his team felt like after years of being on Delta Doge, but we'll have to see if he locks it in. And I'm gonna say we're gonna have a role swap here. We might have Etchy in the jungle this time around and Pure in the top lane. That's just what they're hovering, but this team could go for anything. I honestly have no idea. Um, and if y'all haven't figured it out yet, I'm pretty sure that's a mid Lee Sin. So, someone tell Fran he accidentally got on the wrong team, but we'll have to see. It is locked in. Okay. Support brand, everybody. Mid Lee Sin, support brand, Etchy in the jungle, Pure in top lane. Wayne Girl is going all out for the cheese to take home some kind of victory in this game. Now that we see the compositions, we see what everyone's going. I'm going to go ahead and open the bets, give you time to get those in. Can we have until Sunday pick up the 2-0 to start their season out, or do Wayne Girls channel the cheese and pull out game number 2? But yeah, now we have the 3-minute spectator delay. So actually, guys, unfortunately, I'm going to use that 3-minute spectator delay to give you guys a little time to bet and to put on a little bit of music. But I am going to mute myself. I will be right back, guys, as soon as that spectator delay ends. Don't go anywhere. All right, all right, guys. Sorry about that delay. I am nursing a little bit of a cold, so I want to be able to save my voice for this game, which I think will be an awesome game 2 here between We Have Until Sunday and Wayne Girls. If you missed game 1, we have until Sunday. Took game number 1 honestly in pretty convincing fashion. They controlled the game for so long and just really never let Wayne Girls 2.0 get going in this game. So this time around, we will actually see Etchy switching to the jungle. We will see Pure in the top lane. We have Losers on the mid Lee Sin, and we have WHUS Mechanics on that support brand that he has 5 mastery in. Oh boy. And on the blue side, it will actually be the more standard composition. We have until Sunday with Renekton in the top lane, Elise in the jungle, Ahri in the mid lane, and then Jinx and Thresh in the bot lane. So hopefully everyone loads in very quickly. If you haven't yet, get your bets in. Who do you think's going to win? Does we have until Sunday pick up a 2-0 to start the season? Or can Wayne Girls come back and pick up the 1-1 with the strangest composition I have seen in recent memory? So we'll just have to see, guys. So get your bets in. Who do you think's going to win? Ryan's pretty confident in his mid Lee Sin. I don't share his faith. So honestly, my money's probably on we have until Sunday. They just looked better in game 1. They looked more complete as a team, and I think that's really going to have a big role in the second game. So remember, first blood or 5 minutes, that is your timeline for getting your bets in. Looks like we might have a pretty explosive level 1 though, so you might want to get those bets in quickly. As both teams find each other. The hook is going to hit. Losers is the first one picked up. The explosive volatile spiderling goes in as well. Etchy flashing in, trying to get the kill. First blood going over to the Elise. Another kill over to Lee Sin, trying to get out of there now. And we will actually see both teams possibly getting out. Jinx trying to fire a few more rockets, and minions aren't even spawned yet. And we have a 1-for-1 with a lot of people running, licking their wounds. WHUS Mechanics just BMing, not letting him recall a little bit. But, you know, with that, first blood happened, and betting just canceled for this game. No one decided to bet an amount that was allowable. So unfortunately, we all just get to, or fortunately, whichever way you want to look at it, we all get to just relax and watch the second game. And so we'll just have to see. It is actually an early 100 gold lead on the side of we have until Sunday because of that first blood. Fortunately or unfortunately, however you want to look at it, did go on to the elite. And we are going to see the invade here from Etchy. So he's going to invade that blue buff. We should be able to get this. I don't think they saw him coming in, so this could actually be a very nice start for Wayne Girls. Eve's going to get that first blue buff, and can this mid Lee Sin hold against Ahri here? Just have to see. I don't think McDonald's Mixtape has any idea what just happened. And we do see the lane swap actually coming out here from Wayne Girls. I just noticed that they're gonna set up for the 4-man. Renekton could be in a little bit of trouble. Guess that's what happens when you just go so dominant on Fiora in game 1. Your lane becomes camp. And Wayne Girls trying to set this up. They're waiting. They're spending a lot of time here. Ward is going to go down, spot both of them. And Renekton's going to get himself out of there. So all that time spent, and they're just going to fast push towards the tower. They're going to be able to get some damage, but they don't really have the best turret taking team. Meanwhile, you have until Sunday having 3 members bought. So it looks like instead of red and blue side jungle, we're going to have top and bottom side jungle. Ahri controlling this lane early. The CS may be in favor of the Ahri. or may not be that far in favor, but the health bars definitely are. Meanwhile, with Jinx, the turret push is so much faster from we have until Sunday. Or I say that, as the turrets go down about the same time. Now Renekton's in trouble, he's getting taunted, he has to flash away. And just so much damage coming out of a Shin Brand combo there. But we have to see, what can they do? Renekton has 0 CS at this point in the game. He is finally able to push up, he should be able to get a few creeps in now. But he's just, they're doing their best to deny him early. An early 12 CS lead from Shin. It is going to be Dragon Control for we haven't seen Sunday. Eve is waiting around though, there's the ward can go, the TP's can go in, Eve is going to come, trying to get the damage on the crush. They're still on Dragon, trying to smite it down. Who does it go to? Who does the smite ward go to? Etchy gets it, Dragon number 1, and kills over to. This is not good for them until Sunday. Ahri trying to come in. There gets Ahri first kill. Double kill for the Twitch though. Ken Jinx has to flash over. I believe a 1 for 3, and Dragon over to Wayne Girls, and that's something they had trouble with last game. They didn't get off to an early lead. This time, different story. Both TPs burned from the teams. Dragon going over. Just Etchy being that human ward, doing what he can. To get in on that Dragon unseen, and it actually has forced Jinx to go Avarice Blade first item here. Twitch hasn't backed, I think, since that little skirmish around Dragons, so I imagine a decent bit of gold. Etchy. Please smite. Please don't be smite. Oh, we're good. This is upper division. I wouldn't expect any junglers to go down, but then again, it is Etchy playing jungle. So I don't know that anything would surprise me. Ahri actually getting aggressive on here. He is going to take a turret shot. Flash in immediately. Does have Cocoon up. Where is it going to come from? Actually transforms in, Spider repels in, tries to get in on here. Etchy's coming around. The Cocoon isn't going to hit when it finally comes through. And that will be Lee Sin just ward hopping his way out of there. So we do see the results of what happened around Dragon having 1,000 gold here for Wendigo. Shin gets kind of caught out, but the Cocoon's not quite going to land, and will just be able to get his way out of there. He's pushing down mid. Jinx is just farming in top side. I can't tell if the wave is frozen, but Brand is going to get hooked. I don't think that's where you want to have Brand though. And force the flash to Ahri, and that Brand damage coming out, having to back away. He shoots support Brand, who has his selfies, but he just does so much damage. Luckily for Wanger, or for we have until Sunday, he is only level 4. So Cocoon is going to land hook. Doesn't quite get Etchy is there, and actually trying to land on the switch this time. If you don't need enough holders going in, there's a team fight under the turret. It is going to be a couple shots taken from Pure. Can he get out of this? Worst Mechanic's going to take a couple as well. Low health bars all around, but Jinx only level 5. No chance for an execution rocket, and everyone should just be backing away from this. No kills to either team. This has been about as expected of an early game, I guess, as I could say we had, from the fact that these two team compositions. Etchy again living life on the edge with that blue buff, but he is going to be just fine. He'll die in the jungle camp today, and is going to go back. We see him picking up that Stalker's Blade against the Rangers Trailblazer from the Elise. The Twitch still has not gone back. He has a Dorn Blade and a longsword, so we'll have to see what he can do against the double Dorn Blade Renekton, who has just been so... Everyone's just kind of been starved for CS at this point. 13 on Renekton, 23 on Shin. We'll just have to see what can he do. Renekton is 2 levels down, but here comes Malik. The Cocoon is going to hit. Twitch is in trouble. Can he get out of this? He's going to be able to pick up the kill. The XP isn't enough, but Renekton gets the kill, and that will help with the CS. With getting his first kill of the game. So Twitch now finally has to go back to base. Goes an Avarice Blade and the Brutalizer, picking up a couple bits and pieces. Can actually pick up the scuttle. I think it should have gone over. Oh, nope, it's still about to hit. That might be a losing trouble. The sun's gonna land. Who's gonna pick up the kill? Repel's gonna go down, but not quite enough. Coming right down. Etchy getting his first kill of the game on this Elise. Ari's here, but Ari doesn't want to be here. Elise not gonna have time to queue. And Ari's gonna take the lantern to safety, but that could have been some trouble for so we have until Sunday mid-hour. So since that dragon fight, the gold kind of remained steady. It's just been about a 1.5k gold lead for Wayne Girls. We do see Brand is getting closer to that level 6. Doesn't quite have it yet. So neither does Renekton though. You can tell he kind of wants to have that. Next dragon's up in a minute. And we might see another fight around it this time. We see Shin going in. He's feeling so confident against this Jinx. Chomper's going to go down. It is going to hit the Shin, trying to get some damage out. But Shin winning that trade, having the Bombi Cinder and the Chain Vest. So Q is going to land, but no Lee Syndrome for the middle laner. Guess that's the reserve for slot. But they're going in with Jigging's on his own. The 29 can go in, and Wolver showing the Lee Sin mechanic is going to get the kill. Cocoon's going to land, but not going to be able to get anything on it. Shin ultimate for a kill. And Wolver's getting his second kill on this mid lane Lee Sin. So pushing down mid, Dragon's up and playing. Twitches continuously have free time in that bot lane. And Brand doing Brand things. I don't know how close he is to 60. Rather close, he's probably not going to hit it before this Dragon. But Twitch just has that turret to about half health. Not exactly the strongest turret taking AD carry in the world. But we'll have to see. He's just done a good job of farming. Holding about a 16 CS lead over his AD carry counterpart here. Dragon is up. Looks like Wayne Girls are the first ones to move towards it. Ward is going to come around from the back. Is Renekton going to try and go in on this Twitch? It looks like it. Is he going to be able to get it done? There it is. Is he going to be able to do the damage double for Twitch? Oh, there's no tower there. This could be trouble for Twitch. Is going to pop the stealth and just run away. Meanwhile, that did stop Dragon from being taken. I guess Wayne Girls never really started out. What's the chance waiting? Still not level 6 though, so he can use that ultimate. Cocoon is done to miss, but Jinx is now about half health. Rush not necessarily. Implant is going to land. They're running around the product surprising on it. She doesn't quite hit, but they're running around the connection. There's a big connection right in the middle of them, but Jinx is the first casualty. Twitch picks up the first kill of the fight, and they're continuing to go. Q doesn't hit. The Thrush Lantern is going to attempt to pull. Here comes Ari from the backline going right into the kill gets burned. Is it going to be a done? Twitch picking up the second kill. Will go down to the Renekton. Does Renekton get out now? He's trying to get out. Cocoon's going to land. Bomb. Brand does have his ultimate here. Does he find a way to use it? There's a kill for Fury. There's going to be Brand trying to get the stun. He flashes away. The kill for Etchy. Does he get the double? No, Lee Sin picking up another kill for him. Getting out of turret range. Jinx Rocket isn't going to be able to pick anyone up. And that is another turret for Wayne Girls. Opening up a 5,000 gold lead all of a sudden with 12 minutes. Oh, wow. That's about all I can say from that right now. Completely different team here with that cheesy picks this time around. We have until Sunday just doesn't seem to be able to know what to do against these guys, so we'll have to see. It looks like they're waiting in base for something. If Wolvers have enough gold to go straight from Vamp Center to Ravenous Hydra. Okay then. Meanwhile, we see the Centaur Cave and the pickaxe being picked up from Chin. Fresh Hook isn't quite going to land. Good use of this health there for G. Pumping that emote, and we see the teleport coming in from Shin, going up to the top. He's in there for a little bit. Renekton is finally starting to get some CS. He's still pretty deprived of gold at this point in the game. We haven't just done trying to push up mid. Brand does have his ulti up now, so I don't know that we have until Sunday really wants to be grouping anywhere near where that Brand is. So Dragon is up from that one. You see, we have until Sunday pushing forward with real trouble. Dragon goes down. You see, we have until Sunday and the first kill. Brand picks up until Lee Sin gets one. Can he pick up 2? Twitch picks up the kill onto Thresh. Already picks up the kill onto the Evelyn, but Twitch going off. Double kill for him. 6-2 and 2 right now for Zeep. Meanwhile, Renekton had to pump the ultimate against Shin. Trying to do the damage, but look at Shin with that pickaxe, with that Sunfire Cape, and it might be enough here. They're chasing around Jinx meanwhile in the bot lane. Who's going to pick up the kill? It is Rampage for Wolzers on that mid. We send 5-1 and 5. And yes, it was Dragon over 2 we have until Sunday, but at what cost? It opens up the gold lead to 6,000 here for Lone Girls at 14 minutes into the game. That is such a big victory, or a big turnaround for them from the first game, where they never seem to really get control of it at all. So we'll have to see how this game continues. WHUS Mechanics with the Giants belt now on his support brand, but we see Elise coming around. I don't think Spirit knows he's there. They're not going in. Can Elise land the continue? Does. The help over the wall. He's going to go in on this. Isn't quite going to be able to dash over the wall, and it will be killed going over to Renekton, picking up his third kill of the game. Meanwhile, WHUS Mechanics is in a bad spot. The hook is going to land, but the pun does not. Wolzers coming in here. Oh my goodness, the damage coming out of those two. WHUS Mechanics does go down for the Jinx Rocket, but it is a 1-for-1 trade in mid lane and a cross map 2-for-1. Z's coming in. I didn't know that. Oh, the damage. Ethan going in on this, trying to get the damage. There's the kick. Double kill for Zeef. Is it going to be enough to take down Wolzers? Not quite. 5-1 and 8 on the mid Lee Sin. 8-2 and 3 on the Twitch. And they're pushing for their third turret of the game already, knocking out all of the other turrets. At 15 minutes, it will go down. The play is going to stop Wolzers from getting much closer. And what a turnaround. It looks like we have until Sunday. We'll be able to pick up this top turret. Maybe. Shin's there to defend it. And that will be enough to push Renekton away. Turret is saved. So now it's IE Yomu for this Twitch against Xerxes and components for Jinx. This Twitch is so far ahead. What does Wolzers pick up next for his next go around here? He is going to go with the Merc Crest, looking for some of that magic resist. And he's waiting on something else. Picks up the pickaxe. And now we'll be coming out of base. We'll have to see what they decide to do here. If the game slows down any with all of these outer turrets taken, trying to find a way on the Ori, the balance is going to get those exchanges. Boosting today is enough. WHUS Mechanics goes down. Ori's getting the fourth kill game. Now Etchy, in a place he doesn't want to be, is forced to flash over, but so much damage from using over this one. Fox is going to go down, but he's unstoppable. The Q's going to land. Unstoppable for Wolzers as well. The two carries for Wayne Girls just going off this game. Actually, I don't know who baited who in there. Renekton is going to be able to pick up the kill. It is a 1-for-1 trade. Meanwhile, Wolzers get shut down by Jinx off screen. Might have gone a little too deep there for that one. So, you know, 2-for-1 when a little cross map there when I was setting one. So it will be a Tiamat for Shin, building towards his Ravenous Hydra as well against the Black Cleaver of Renekton. Finally trying to get some items in here with just so much gold on the side of Wayne Girls at this point in time. An 8,000 gold lead at 17 minutes is just massive for this team after they were down in gold for so long in that previous game. But IE is finished up for Jinx now. After that shutdown kill onto the Lee Sin. What can we have for Sunday? The Dragon's going to be up in about a minute. And that's probably going to be the next top point of contest. The next contested point for both of these teams. Meanwhile, between the Ravenous Hydra of Wolzers and the Tiamat of Shin. They just flew away so fast. And if you lost in their mid-turret, I'm searching for this though. This is going to be a turret trade. There's 3 members. You do see the teleport coming in from the next. Is it going to be enough to defend this? They're pushing towards the tier 2 in mid. Are we going to get a bit of a mini base race here? Etchy's trying to go in. Gets found out. That should be time for the turret. He's going to go in, just obliterate y'all. He didn't have to get the kill, but look at that push damage. Just triple killed. It did cost him the turret. But my, oh my, that damage from Twitch, that was crazy. We are going to see Dragon up in 30 seconds. They were able to save any siege on the bottom turret, but it might cost them their own mid-tier 2. We'll have to see. The stun's going to land on Wilders. They're just trading damage. Incoming Brand not quite going to be able to hit there, but they're going in on Elise, and why the heck not? Rappel's going to come down, but and it actually goes over to Shin, picking up his 3rd kill of the game. They've got some damage onto this mid lane turret, but not quite going to be able to take it yet. Horse Mechanics is hiding, waiting in the bush. I have a feeling they know who's in there. Well, he does for sure now. So, oh, Jinx. Immediately flashing as well. Legendary for the Twitch. Wolvers slaying the Renekton, trying to do the damage they can. Here comes Shin from around. There's the Fox going to go down. There's the Brand ultimate. Is going to get exhausted and go down because the exhaust. Pure looks like he might fall as well. The Q hits on the way back. Is it going to be enough? Charm finishes off the kill. 6 kills now for the Ahri. Try and do what they can. This should be Dragon number 2 for Lane Girls. But at 20 minutes, that Dragon number 2 wasn't near as scary as it was at 13. So Wizards is going to pick up. The Charm's not going to hit, and he's just going to ward hop his way out of there. So we do see the Titanic Hydra, coming out from Shin here. Meanwhile, the Warden's Mail for Renekton, and we have until Sunday just trying to do something to keep this gold lead from getting any bigger. They have lowered it to 7,000 because of that. Because of that push down mid, but can they do anything more with this? Meanwhile, we see Twitch sneaking up on the Raptors just to have Etchy smite them away. We do see Ahri is going to pick up her own blue buff. Takes a little bit of damage there, but is going to pick it up. Levels up as well. Going to go back to base. They're going to start trying to push this top side up a little bit. Brand is here. Brand's walking into somewhere I don't think he wants to be. Ahri Charm is going to hit. There's the damage coming through. Is it going to be enough? Thresh Hook does hit from over the wall, and that's going to be a kill. He's going to go over to killing spree for the Ahri. 7-4-4. And Ahri's got to carry the team, it seems like, this time around. Has most of the gold from her team and just trying to do what Ahri thinks to keep. We have until Sunday in this game. They are going to push down this top turret. We do have a deep point. Is it going to be enough? Wow, Twitch is doing so much damage. Are we going to see it be enough? Twitch doesn't have flash here. He tries to pop this poison. Is it going to be enough? No. There's some more poison onto Thresh. They're chasing in. The Flay's going to keep him safe for now, but is it going to be enough? And nope. Legendary for Zeke. Meanwhile, there's an Eve there. Picking up the kill onto Renekton. They're going to push down. Are they going to push down mid? It looks like they are. Brand's already pushing the wave. He's got that wave 2 turret. You see Lee Sin being the split pusher this time around. Can they pick up this? There's the Jinx here. Pure's tanking turret aggro, and it doesn't look like they're quite going to be able to pick this up yet. Going in onto the Jinx, and there's Twitch from the side. Is it going to be enough? They're trying to get him. Turret goes down in bot lane. Zeke is going to go down. This is actually Elise getting the shutdown here. The Shin ultimate not quite enough. Elise picking up the double kill. Around comes Lolzers. It's not going to be enough to get any kills, but it will be another turret. So just like that, 2 quick inner turrets and back up to a 10,000 gold lead for Wayne Girls. So Last Whisper and Ravenous Hydra on Lolzers Lee Sin here. We see Twitch going back. He might have had that Runans before. I'm not entirely sure, but he does have that BF sword is definitely new. And 15, 3, and 6. Oh, Ari. That was just gas. Oh, the kick's gonna land. Is they gonna have enough? Elise is gonna come right up. Can she come right back down to the lantern? She can. And that would be enough to get out. Meanwhile, Shin and Renekton trying to fight in the top lane. Renekton not getting the good end of those deals. We'll just have to see, can we have until Sunday continue to kind of turtle their way through this here? And Twitch is just so strong right now. 3 items and a BS sword compared to the 2 items of Jinx here. 15 kills on him so far. Zeev trying to be the hard carry for this team this time around. But as we see, we'll have to see what Wing Girls can do. They got 2 inner turrets very quickly. There we see Banshee's Veil and Dead Man's Plate for Etchy's Eve here. And there's 5 members of We Have Until Sunday sitting in beside the base. The Charm isn't quite going to hit, neither is the Q. They're trying to defend this pink ward, but I don't think they're going to be able to. Nope. 30 gold there. We have 10 members here. This might look to be a team fight. The Charm isn't going to hit. Brand is able to hit 3, but oh, Jinx is caught out. All alone. Killing spree for Lolzers. Oh, the 4-man ultimate from Eve. Banshee's Veil is going to get popped. There's the Brand ultimate. Is it going to be enough? Double kill for Lee Sin, and that should be the last outer turret. They're going to try and defend this, but they can't stick around too close. They're having to back away. Turret is going to fall. And that is turret number 2 on the side of Wang, or the 6th turret of the game, excuse me, on the side of Wang Girls. They're pushing towards the inhibitor turret. They don't really have a minion wave though. Ari's able to clean out what remains of it. And everyone's just going to be coming back up, so they're kind of dancing around at the moment, but not quite able to get any other turrets here besides that last inner. So we saw it take a Baron before We Have Until Sunday to crack the base in game 1. Is that what it's going to take for Wang Girls here in the second game? Brand's getting caught out. Can he stay alive? He does. Jinx Rocket comes through though. Picks up the kill. But Twitch picking up another kill. His 16th of the game here. And Etchy is going to get that Raptor buff off immediately after getting it. So they are going to back away. Are they going to be able to back away? Oh, okay, I was just playing out another wood. Bolger is just continuously landing Qs. His does get charmed up though, and Renekton's coming around as well. He is just going to look like he's going to start to back away. Dragon is up. We see pings coming out from it from Wang Girls. This would be their 3rd of the game. So we'll have to see. Maul of Malmortius finish from Shin. And Jinx with 2 items does land his ass. Get kicked it for half health. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of damage. Etchy, I think, is attempting to solo this dragon. Blue buff is going to go over Shin. Etchy is able to solo it. Dragon number 3. There's the move speed burst. 4 Wang Girls. Can they start putting that to good use? It is a 14,000 gold lead here at 27 minutes. So pretty impressive. So we'll just have to see what they'll do with it. Can they break the base? Or is it going to require a Baron? So just continuing back away. IE finished up now for Losers. Lee Sin, he now has more items than the opposing AD carry, and we'll just have to see. We do see Zeke's and Delilah on worse performance with Brand. This game is just 53 kills at 27 minutes. We kind of expected it when we saw, you know, the cheese comp coming out here from Wang Girls. Oh, Eve, and on to Elise, but there are a lot of members of We Have Until Sunday here. Renekton's gonna immediately pop his ultimate and go forward, trying to get the damage. But Lee Sin just continuing to do more damage than him, using the minions of Fossil Hydra, trying to just get the damage here. Pressure's around here as well. Kick is gonna land, but it probably went the wrong way. Ari's coming around. Does have the ultimate if they want to try. WHUS Mechanics is gonna get charged yet again. They're going to go down here. Can they get anything? Jim's picking up another kill with that rocket. Leaving Lasagna very effectively there for Ari. Gets out. And so far just a 1 for nothing here. Before we have until Sunday, continuously being able to defend their base here. Partially because of WHUS Mechanics continuously getting fun out by charms. But, you know. See Shin trying to back away. Etchy's waiting in the lane, so is Zeep. I don't think Ari really wants to. There's both stealth being popped, and Ari goes boom. Okay. Shin continuously trying to back and complete vision of we have until Sunday here. Is he finally gonna get away with it on this one? No, he's not. Thresh just being slightly BM and pushing him away there. But we're 30 minutes into this game. Baron hasn't really been looked at by either team yet. So we'll have to see if they decide to maybe make a push for that. See Twitch probably going towards what I would imagine would be a Bloodthirster for his 4th item here. And maybe a Blade of the Ruin King on the side of Shin, because why not? I don't know who is attempting to bait who's in there. Etchy just standing still. Or Etchy standing still and then the losers being on a ward, but the minion waves are all starting to push closer and closer towards there's actually Zeke, and wow, that damage. Zeke is in the best spot now. The rest of the team is there. He's trying to get a kill with the rocket and he's gonna come through, but Elise picking up the first kill. Renekton getting so low. Is he gonna be able to stay alive? No. WHUS Mechanics picks up that kill. Now Elise in some trouble trying to get the damage. Gets the face of the mountain, but it's not enough. Killing spree for Etchy. Makes that a double kill. He is taking turret aggro. In comes Ultra from back. There's the kick. Triple kill. Are we gonna see the quadra? It will indeed. Quadra kill. No pentakill though, as WHUS Mechanics got the first kill for them in that fight. They're gonna just attempt to tank the face tank the inhib tower, but we do see Ulzers going mid, picking up that tower. You're taking so much damage. Don't think you want to take that much. Minions are finally gonna come in here. You should be able to pick up both of these inhibitor towers. Still have 2 seconds. Can they get the inhibitor and get out? Twitch went back, picked up his Bloodthirster. There's one inhibitor gonna go down. Don't think they're gonna be able to pick up both of them though. Cocoon's not quite gonna hit. The Ulzer's flying in there, trying to 1v4. He's dead. Shutdown goes over to Thresh. Supports being the true deservant of that kill. They're gonna back away. Dragon is up in a minute, and they didn't need Baron to crack the base, just taking the team fight instead. And that was with Zeep going down so quickly in that fight. Sooner or later, Fear might be able to go back to base without any trouble, but we'll see. We have to see. We see the Abyssal Scepter now picked up for Eve. Meanwhile, a move towards the Leandries, but that Haunting guy is on brand. And they now have vision control around Baron. Now do they go for it? They have everyone but Losers. They have the Shin tanking it, but they're going to do this damage so quickly. And it's already at half health, continuing to go down. No idea from we have until Sunday. And Baron on the side of Wayne Girls 2.0. Getting the Zeke's proc just for good measure. Gonna skill to take away the blue buff. Who's gonna pick that one? Okay. Eve actually getting it. I thought WHUS Mechanics might take that one for himself because, you know, reasons. But it is gonna be nice and let the Eve get it. Meanwhile, okay. Lee Sin picking that one up. This is Dragon number 4 if they decide to pick it up. Don't really know that they need to. They're just going to use the Baron Empowered Super Minions, pushing in through mid. Ari having Trizania, but still Thresh going down instead. Here's the fight. This is possibly the last chance. Double kill for the Twitch. He gets a triple. Are they going to keep going for him here? Do we smell pentakill to end this game out? Because you know this is probably the final fight. Twitch trying to do what he can. The members of We Have Until Sunday not leaving the base. Timer's probably ticking down too much on an attempted pentakill now. But, nope, yep, just the Rampage, no Quadra kill. Both turrets go down, the Nexus will fall, and that is Wayne Girls making up for their Game 1 defeat, pulling out the quite destructive Game 2 cheese to even the series up at 1 apiece and finish Week 1 1-1. So maybe win the Nexus turret. They're just toying with everyone now, though. I'm not even going to worry about that fight down there. Someone may die. Jinx is going to die. Godlike on Etchy's Eve. Double kill, not dying. And down goes the Nexus finally. 48-23 in kills. 23,000 gold ahead. And that will be game number 2 over to Wayne Girls. And so the series goes 1-1. And that will do it for the first game that I've gotten to cast of Week 1 of DCS. I